Hello, and welcome to Rose Play Season 2, Episode 16, where we'll be continuing the Let's Play of D4, Dark Dreams Don't Die. Now, first of all, I have to say that, I went to the wrong area. It was actually on the airplane, where the map is. I had completely forgotten about that, so while we're here, we might as well go ahead and do Kaysen's other mission.
David, looking after yourself is part of your job.
Yeah, because I do that a lot.
Oh, look at the time. Okay, leave it to me. It'll be a nice change of pace.
That's my partner.
What'd you expect? You've been keeping me on my toes for years now.
Okay, Mom.
Oh, also,
I can work with Mom. Now go wash your hands.
as you can see, I put on a little new attire. A Deadpool jacket to go with the Deadpool shirt.
Oh, yeah. Boston's most common crime in recent years has been...
If you want a serious answer, I'd say kids breaking into cars and stealing stuff, right?
Yeah, a lot of people have stuff taken from their cars. But that's not number one.
How about...
Of course it's not.
stealing food from people's plates?
If only Boston were so peaceful.
You were in a freak show, weren't you?
The answer is mugging. Thefts of
Gotta be.
portable music players were the most cited.
Music players?
The latest ones are very popular. They sell for a lot at pawn shops and for even more on internet auctions.
They're a better steal than cash?
Headphones are a dead giveaway as to who's carrying. And it's much safer than grabbing a wallet that may only hold 20 bucks.
I'm not even surprised.
This is the age of the rational mugger.
Would you like some cereal with that tequila?
Things are safer than they were in the 90s.
Well, at least he might.
Well, that's why we need men like you.
Ironic, isn't it? I'm killing myself, trying to wipe out crime. But I'm out of work if I succeed.
Of course. Dude, it's not alcohol.
What better death than starvation due to a lack of crime? Don't overthink it. Just do what's right. Deliver justice. Right after I became a detective, you said those words to me.
I love how he just ripped off the rib thing over there. Alright, crimes in Boston. Still one more case. Wonder if he'll let me do it.
David, looking after yourself is part of your job.
Okay, Mom. Got any food?
David, are you pulling my leg? You just ate.
I did for once, didn't I? Though it was kind of cereal with milk and alcohol, but hey. Food is food, right? Let's go back for 1 second. I just thought I saw something. Yes, I did. Whoops. Flowers. Well, let's get an invisible item again, shall we? Or a non-rare item. Woo. Whiskey. Just what he needed, right? More alcohol. Alright, so I don't remember where the map is, so yeah, that's good. Oh. The siren to Silent Hill. That's what it kind of reminded me of when the room started. God, that'd be a creepy twist to this game, wouldn't it? Some Silent Hill thing or another. Right. Right, so there's the telephone, there's the cat.
Looks like those gunshots came
Bloodstain,
from here.
serious bleeding.
The machinery section is through there. Looks like the door is locked.
So there was a skirmish here, and then he ran further inside. Doesn't look
Yes,
like
he did.
the power is getting here. Damn it. Ugh. Almost got it.
Charged.
Huh?
I'd move. What? That reminds me of something of Parasite Eve 2.
Are you okay?
No.
Olivia.
I'm seeing
you see
demons
that
now,
guy?
along with my hallucinations of my wife.
What did you see?
Things are worse than I thought.
Evidence uncovered. Another D. Yep, 3 pieces remaining. Alright, first aid kit. Beans. And magazines. Dimensions. History of the movie? Please tell me this isn't the 4th Twilight. Oh, good. Film history. Alright, let's see what's in this one. A government conspiracy, the terrifying truth behind man-made lightning. That could actually be relevant to our case, couldn't it? Alright, so let's go ahead and PDA D5832. Official issue. Someone forgot it here deliberately?
Cell phone.
Yeah, look whose cell phone it is.
It's a PDA.
Or PDA it is.
Not a standard retail model either. That light means there's been a missed call. Ah, I knew it was his. Oh,
Well,
man.
his face was on it.
A special training program for undercover operations?
Another quiz! Maybe.
Even the military uses games for training now, huh? I guess I can give it a try.
Enhance your intelligence and take your skills to the next level. The Ministry of Justice is here to support your every endeavor. Your head may be empty now, but we're going to change that. Now let's
Ouch.
get started. Initializing the aircraft test maniac level.
I don't want to do more aircraft knowledge.
Answer 5 questions correctly to complete this level. One wrong answer and you will fail instantly.
What a surprise.
How are the telephones on international flights connected to the ground?
Radio waves?
Incorrect. The range is too long for such conventional methods. Think of something that can cover a wider range. Game over. Don't give up. Try again.
Well, you heard him, folks. Don't give up.
Initializing the aircraft test maniac level. Answer 5 questions correctly to complete this level. One wrong answer and you will fail instantly. How are the telephones on international flights connected to the ground?
Alright, so they weren't that. I doubt they're gonna be sub. So let's try satellite.
Correct. Recently, internet connection services have been implemented. They also link to a satellite that connects them to the ground. What is the lifespan of a standard aircraft?
20, no. Let's try 10 years.
Incorrect. That doesn't give new aircraft enough time to pay for themselves.
Well, that's why I wanted to go 20 to 30.
Game over. Don't give
But I thought that might be too long. You know. Oh god, we're worried our plane's starting to fall apart. Whatever are we going to do?
Initializing the aircraft test maniac level. Answer 5 questions correctly to complete this level.
Well, I guess it's more like welcome to Quiz Show Day
How are the telephones
on Tiny Toon
flight connected to the
Adventures.
ground? Correct. Recently, internet connection services have been implemented. They also link to a satellite that connects them to the ground. What is the lifespan of a standard aircraft?
20 to 30 years.
Correct. When maintenance becomes more expensive than a replacement, aircraft are put to rest. With perfect maintenance, some can keep flying for 50 years.
Wow.
What's the name of the aircraft check in which every part is disassembled?
The D check? Well, I didn't think it was the infinity check. They'd never be done.
Ranked from A to D. The D check involves docking the aircraft for 1 month and takes a very long time.
Wow.
The time when accidents are most likely to occur is called the critical.
$11 I guessed.
The critical 11 minutes. Accidents usually happen.
I wasn't going to critical hit. That would be an RPG.
Before landing. This is the time when concentration and care are most required. How thick is the thickest part of the outer wall of the aircraft body?
2 centimeters? Darn it, it was probably 2 millimeters, wasn't it?
This isn't an armored aircraft, so there's no need to go overboard. Consider that aircraft are kept as light as possible. Game over. Don't give
So why do I think I'm going to go 2 centimeters and it's going to be as thin as possible? In which case I'm going to be a very, very angry gamer.
Initializing the aircraft test maniac level. Answer 5 questions correctly to complete this level. 1 wrong answer and you will fail instantly. How are the
I bet I will.
telephones on international flights connected to the ground?
We already know. It's satellite.
Correct. Recently, internet connection services have been implemented. They also link to a satellite that connects them to the ground. What is the lifespan of a standard aircraft?
20 to 30 years.
Correct. When maintenance becomes more expensive than a replacement, aircraft are put to rest. With perfect maintenance, some can keep flying for 50 years. What's the name of the aircraft check in which every part is disassembled?
So I suppose, hey, check
Maintenance
please.
are ranked from A to D. The
Would be
D
kind of
check
hilarious,
involves
minus
docking
nobody would
the
check
aircraft
it.
for 1 month and takes a very long time. The time when accidents are most likely to occur is called the critical.
11 minutes.
Correct. The critical 11 minutes. Accidents usually happen in the 3 minutes after takeoff and 8 before landing. This is the time when concentration and care are most required.
Now comes the hardest part. Do I go thin as possible or 2 centimeters?
Outer wall of the aircraft body.
Gonna screw this up so badly. Oh, guess not.
Correct.
Woohoo!
Made from titanium and aluminum. It's designed to resist internal pressure. The minimum thickness is 1 millimeter. Surprisingly thin, isn't it? All questions in the aircraft
Indeed.
test maniac level have been answered correctly. Congratulations.
And I got 3 vision recovery for staring into a cell phone.
However,
Normally...
we're only just getting started.
Oh, God.
Now we will proceed to the aircraft test gate level. It will initialize as soon as you are ready.
But wouldn't staring into the device hurt my eyes? Of course, then again, this is the guy who drinks alcohol only, just about. Let's go geek level.
Initializing the aircraft test gate level. Answer 5 questions correctly to complete this level. 1 wrong answer and you will fail instantly. What are fixed wings that have no propulsion called?
Glider?
Correct. Space shuttles also land using gliding. What does VTOL stand for?
I'm going to guess the first one. Yep.
Correct.
Just for some reason the other two didn't seem right.
Or land in narrow places and can fly higher and longer than helicopters. They're mainly military now, but civilians model. Research is underway. What is the name given to the type of stunt flying that was popular in the 1920s?
Doubt that. Barnstorming.
Correct. They pulled off all
I'm gonna get the last one wrong. That's what it's leading up to.
Tennis on the wings. How is a jet engine ignited?
With my... Oh god, it worked. Secondary engine?
Correct. You can see the heat from them when the aircraft are in the airport. They create compressed air which activates the main engine. How does a helicopter land safely if the engine is damaged?
Yeah, that would be my first thing. I'd be praying to the heavens. Auto rotation? Wow.
Downward airflow is used to turn the rotors and gently descend. It's the same principle behind a leaf that rolls down to the ground. All questions in the aircraft test gate level have been answered correctly. Congratulations.
Thank
are
you.
Very well informed.
But we're not done yet, are we? Give me one more like last time. Come on.
But we aren't finished yet. Now, it's time for the last section of the
At least it is the last.
test. The cult level will begin as soon as you are ready.
Ready as I can be.
Starting the aircraft test cult level, please answer within 5 seconds.
Oh,
10
God.
correct answers in a row are required. Which gas is used in modern airships?
Natural. Nope, helium. I thought it was helium.
Correct. Game over.
You're not even going to tell me anything about... Well, screw you. I at least expected them to make me feel bad about doing helium.
Starting the aircraft test cult level, please answer within 5 seconds. 10 correct answers.
No, at least I got it wrong in the first question, not the last question.
Which gas is used in
I'd have started
modern
pulling my hair
airships?
out. Yep, I thought as much.
Correct. Gases that might explode are never used.
Yeah, I remember that from
How much
Archer.
water is used in a single flush of a passenger toilet?
20 cc? Nope, must be 200.
Sorry, incorrect. Game over. Don't give up. Try again.
Wow. PDA turned into a book. That's new.
Starting the aircraft test cult level, please answer within 5 seconds. 10 correct answers in a row are required. Which gas is used in modern airships?
Helium.
Correct. Gases that might explode are never used. How much water is used in a single flush of a passenger toilet?
200 cc.
Correct. Of course. The waste is stored in a tank rather than being ejected outside.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be Joe
What
Dirt.
provides propulsion when a jet aircraft is on the runway? Correct. A tow
Didn't even
truck
hear the
is
question,
used
just
to
randomly
or
picked one.
Move very slowly. Who made the first successful solo transatlantic air crossing in 1927?
Charles Lindbergh. Me.
Correct.
It was
He
me.
also
It
crossed
had to
the
be
Pacific
me.
in 1931.
Yeah. That would have been a wrong
What
answer
time
for
is the
sure.
cockpit clock set to?
Greenwich Mean Time.
Correct. The time difference is always accounted for during flights.
Awesome.
Why is a choke used instead of brakes in order to keep the aircraft stationary?
Temperature on landing?
Correct. If brakes were applied, the temperature would cause the discs and pads to melt.
Kinda thought as much.
Why do cabin attendants give out candy during the flight?
To shut kids up. Clearing your ears. I've heard about that.
Correct. Building up saliva and then swallowing is one way to clear your ears. Why is the cockpit on the second floor in a jumbo jet? Correct. In a cargo plane, the entire body is used as cargo space.
Sounds about right.
Why do airplanes have round windows?
Strength?
Correct. Corners create focal points for stress,
Ah.
which can create cracks. Which aircraft can take off and land from a runway and go into space?
Space cruisers. I kind of figured that was going to be wrong.
Incorrect. Game over. Don't give up. Try again.
Well, at least we were close to the end. Alright, that should make this very easy then.
Starting the aircraft test code level, please answer within 5 seconds. 10 correct answers in a row are required. Which gas is used in modern airships?
Helium.
Correct. Gases that might explode are never used. How much water is used in a single flush of a passenger toilet?
200 cc.
Correct. Of course, the waste is stored in a tank rather than being ejected outside. What provides propulsion when a jet aircraft is on the runway?
The engine thruster.
Correct. A tow truck is used to go backward or move very slowly. Who made the first successful solo transatlantic
Charles
crossing in
Lindbergh.
1927? Correct. He also crossed the Pacific in 1931. What time is the cockpit clock
Greenwich.
set to?
Something or another. Meantime. I always think
The
that
time
it's
difference is always accounted for during flights.
Oscar the Grouch
Why
when
is
they
the
go
tow
there.
used instead of brakes in order to
Greenwich
keep the
meantime.
aircraft stationary?
Temperature for landing.
Correct. If brakes were applied, the temperature would cause the discs and pads to melt. Why do cabin attendants give out candy during the flight?
To make the ears go pop,
Correct.
pop, pop,
Building up saliva and then swallowing is one way to clear your ears.
pop, pop, make my
Why
ears
is
go
the cockpit on the second floor in a jumbo jet?
for all the cargo, of course.
Correct. In a cargo plane, the entire body is used as cargo space. Why do airplanes have round windows?
For the strength, as we learned.
Correct.
I almost would have said just for design, personally, the first time.
Which can create
Seemed about
cracks.
right.
Which aircraft can take off and land from a runway and go into space?
Spaceplane? Yay!
Correct. We've already moved beyond the airplanes and into space. All questions correct. Congratulations. You have correctly answered all the questions.
Good. That's creepy. The guy just ripped his shirt down. You're not Fabio. Button back up, dude. Button back up. Or at least go into porno.
Now your head
One of the
isn't
two.
totally empty anymore. Success in the field during a dangerous undercover operation hinges entirely on your continued daily regimen of training. Remember, you are undercover until you get home. I hope we'll meet again for a different genre in the future.
Wow. I ended up completing them all. This PDA, though. Don't tell me he forgot it on purpose. Well, I guess I'll find out up ahead.
Oh, he
It's
did.
fun. In more ways than one.
He wanted you to learn more about airplanes because Liquid Snake is obsessed with airplanes. Alright, so there's the telephone. Let's go ahead and check this thing. I'm just gonna start doing a circular motion. Well, what am I missing? Really in the corner. Really? You wiped it away to take it off? Why didn't you just take it off first? Oh well. Alright. And what was the second one we were going to? Ah, over to there. That was an easy puzzle. Really? It was a game too?
The wires have been connected. That should restore power to this section.
Alright, power cable, power generator, fuses, an unknown machine.
Looks like the power has been restored to this section. Olivia, why is the DEA going after real blood? There are plenty of other drugs causing issues on a national scale.
You're right. There are many other drugs we need to go after. But somehow, real blood feels different from those.
Yeah, apparently it's supernatural.
It feels more twisted, more dangerous than something just being used as a source of income. We've found a lot of strange corpses and incidents related to real blood. People with all their skin reversed, drowned in the absence of water.
Or bodies with all the blood removed from their body.
You know something about real blood, don't you?
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Okay, what's left? Just that door. And, of course, Amanda, who I'm not going to screw with this time. Who's the director of the game? He said there's going to be more quizzes like that in the next game. Honestly, I'm sort of alright with them. They're fun enough, at least. Alright. And that is where we are going to leave it today. I do apologize for the big quiz continuing over and over, but if I remember correctly, we're almost done with this game finally and can move on to the next one. So, until next time, I'm your host, Orion Moonrose. This was Rose Plays Season 2, Episode 16. Come back for Episode 17, where we will be continuing the Let's Play of D4 Dark Dreams Don't Die. And remember, keep gaming, never give up. And if you ever leave your PDA lying around, make sure it's filled with useless quizzes to annoy your thief.